Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Vandika Singhal. Today we all gonna see one more new interview experience. So that interview experience is of 15th of July, and one of the students shared her interview, like what questions interview asked him in technical, managerial, and HR. So let's see and let's have a brief overview about that. What questions interviewer asked him. And before proceeding, I want to say if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe the channel because it motivates me to create more videos, and it's like you get one gift as a one subscriber, correct? So please subscribe the channel, it motivates me also. So let's have an overview of the all the third round. So first is technical round, and interview starts with the introduction and about projects, what projects she mentioned. So whatever she mentioned in her resume, interview asked that questions only. And I will assure you, like the question that I told in my videos, that those are all the questions that is being asked in the interviews. So if you want to crack the Cisco, so please watch my videos, it will gonna help you 200%, I can guarantee you also. Okay, so let's see the questions. So the first question was introduction, so she gave her introduction, and the second question was about project, what project she made in her graduation. Okay, and the third question was two coding questions that interviewer asked him. One coding question was of JavaScript. The interviewer asked him to write the code in JavaScript, and the another one was in C++. She mentioned, like as per tech stack mentioned in his resume. She mentioned JavaScript also in her resume, so that's why interviewer asked him to do that. Otherwise, like interviewer also prefers like whatever you mentioned in your resume and in which language you are comfortable in, you can write the code in that one. Okay, and the fourth question is networking questions. Like then after the coding question, interview move to the networking questions. And networking questions are like what is network, what is IP, what is TCP, difference between TCP UDP, and what is GNS, domain name server, and what is VPN, what is firewall. And he mentioned also like these questions are same as you told in your videos. That's why I'm saying you, if you want to prepare, if you want to crack Cisco apprenticeship, so please refer to my videos. You will get everything in my videos so that you are able to clear the interview. Correct? Okay. So now let's move to the second round, managerial round. So in the managerial round, interviewer asked him the introduction and about his background, like technical background in which skills she is trained on. Correct. And after that, he asked him some situation-based question, like how, about if you are in some situation, then how you will solve that question. Okay, correct. So that's how she answered that. And the next question is like, what made her different in all the candidates? Like, what are some extra qualities or unique qualities that makes her unique in all of the bunch of the students? So she answered her question, and the next question is what something different or what she did in her academic, like in college. So she answered that, and that's how was the managerial round was completed. It was of around 25 to 30 minutes, correct? And after managerial round, she moved to the HR round, and in HR HR came and she asked to give her intro, and she asked one question regarding like if she has provisional degree or not. So she answered according to that. And then HR asked, like, are you willing to relocate? Because as already I mentioned in my video, this is a in-person training program in Bangalore, so you have to come for that only. And after that, she asked, like, can you work in shifts? They are testing you according to your like according to your suitability, but yeah, you can answer according to your suitability only. And the next thing, she asked, like, are you interested to join Cisco? And after that, she said yes. Then she told about the stipend, location, benefits, and these all things were there. So yeah, these all things were there. And one question that I will discuss in my latest videos about the conversion of FT, that I will discuss in detail. So yeah, this is all the interview experience that I got, and I hope you like the video. And now you are also getting the structure and pattern of question that Cisco people is questioning to you all. So you should prepare according to that only. Correct. I will tell you the latest interview experience, that is of 17th of July. Okay, so one of the students shared me one latest interview experience, and that interview is for software test engineer training. So we will look into the questions. What was the question asked in TR round, MR round, and HR round? So let's discuss about that. So the first round, TR round, started with the normal introduction, and then after the introduction, interviewer asked the questions like what are the OOPS concept, and what is Java, what is C++, and tell me the difference between C++ and Java. Okay, and then after that, interviewer asks the coding questions like write a program to sort an array, and after that he said to find the maximum and or largest number of an array. That is very basic thing we can find after sorting an array. Then interviewer moved to the questions of DSA, like what is stack, what is queue, and what is list. So these are DSA questions. After that, interviewer moved to the questions of networking. What is routers? What are switches? Difference between TCP, UDP. So then he moved to the SDLC. What is waterfall model? What is agile model? And what are the key differences that you find between the waterfall and agile? Then he asked some questions about the automation testing, because as this role was for software test engineer training, so that's why he asked questions about automation testing, that you know or not. Okay, so then in the last of the interview, so this student asked like what kind of experience do you have, like what is your experience of join in Cisco, and what is the feedback regarding my questions. So interviewer gave the answers according to that. Then in the MR round, he got to know that he cleared TR. So in MR round, interviewer came, and it also start with the introduction. So first student gave his introduction, then interviewer gave his introduction, and then interviewer asked questions about projects, like explain me your project, and what are the challenging point that you faced while making this project, and how did you overcome. Then he asked questions about achievements. What are your achievement in your BTech? Have you had any achievement of kind of thing? And then he asked some situational based questions. Like if you are in some situation, then what will you do? Then he asked questions about what are your hobbies, what is your strength, what is your weakness, and what was your favorite subject in BTech, and why it was your favorite subject. Then one line that this student is mentioned is that they are mostly looking of the candidature attitude. Like what kind of attitude do you have? Are you of a learning mindset? And what kind of qualities do you consist of? Then after the MR round, he got to know that he cleared the MR round, and HR round was started, and then HR came, and it's also started with the normal introduction. Then HR asked some questions like, why do you want to join Cisco? Have you tried anywhere else before joining, before coming for the interview of Cisco? So he asked according to that, and then HR some asked some questions regarding what is your hobbies, and what is your goal in next 5 years, like and then one question she asked like are you going for a higher studies, or do you have any plan for higher studies or not. Then HR asked like what do you aware of, what will your job description will be, what will your job you do. So then he defined whatever he knows, and then HR started to explain the job description, the location, and the stipend, the benefit that you will get after joining Cisco. These were all the questions that HR asked, HR TMR and HR questions. And then he mentioned one note, and there is 3 points that he mentioned, like they are asking the questions from your resume only. Okay, and they are looking for your mindset, what kind of mindset you consist of. And the third point is like they are saying they are seeing your confidence, like are you confident while answering the questions or not. So these are all the interview questions that I got. And if you are liking the video, then please hit the like button, and please subscribe the channel, because it motivates me to create more videos, because I know it is very helpful to you all. So it's also motivates me to create such kind of videos. But when you subscribe, it is a like one subscriber is a one gift for me. So please subscribe the channel and keep preparing and keep learning. Till then, bye bye.